So here the practice is a variation of Vyaghrasana, right? Vyaghrasana has many variations, tiger pose we call it. So here the practice we are going to do is a modification similar to the pigeon pose. And then if you can do the full pose, please try that, right? So let's come up on the knees first. First you see if you are able to arch the back once. Inhale. As we exhale, fold your pelvis forward then down. Chest forward, chin up. Then inhale, exhale and hunch the back, round the shoulders. Relax. Now cross your left leg over the right leg. Left leg cross over the right leg. Your right hand holding the left ankle. And then slowly, it's your leg pulling the arm backward, upward. Backward, upward. You're trying to arch the back. Now see how high the leg can torque the arm, but you are still trying to arch your best. 3, look straight to the front and up towards the ceiling. 2, 1, and relax. Good. The second one, right? Now we will progressively approach this pose into the full intensity. Now you watch me first. You see my right hand still going to go for my left leg, but now I try to lock my elbow like this. So it's my arm hugging the leg and I try to pull back. It's my arm pulling the leg forward as my leg pulling my arm backward. But still maintain a balance and see how much you are able to pull your leg back against the arm. Now this is going to require good flexibility in your quads, hip flexors, chest and shoulder. So if you can't do that, you may have to go back to the first one. Or another approach can be, you are holding the shin. Remember we were holding the ankle? You can always go to the shin, closer to the knee and see how much you can do this. This is going to deepen the arch further. But the next step, we are actually trying this. It's your arm locking the foot, look forward, look up, and down. Chest and shoulder opening is one process, right? That's something you have to work with in your warm-up sequence. Quadricep hip flexor stretch for the back leg, arch in the back, and overall all of these limitation is addressed in a balance. So if your balance is a bit wonky, then that's going to be a challenge. So you have to really work on it step by step, right? So opposite hand, opposite legs gives you a slight better balance. Then later you are trying this pose, same hand, same leg, right? Now we are going to still repeat the same right leg one last time. Now you can choose, you have a strap at home, please take a strap and put a loop. You know how to put a loop in the strap, so just take a strap and put a loop. Slightly loosen the strap, pull, loosen the strap, pull. So you're putting the loop like a belt, so it keeps you locked and bound. You see, I'm because of my range of flexibility, I'm making the loop a bit small, but I suggest you can keep the loop forearm length. So if you are doing this, a forearm length, right? The length to the forearm. Now please watch me first before you try to attempt this pose. So palms on the floor, take a deep breath. See, one powerful technique is visualization, right? Before you get into the pose, you are mentally visualizing the actual final pose. Your arm holding the foot and pulling the leg up towards the ceiling. You are breathing, holding it for 5 seconds, come down, right? We call it drishti. It's a very powerful mental attitude towards the practice. So just visualize the pose once. And then your right hand, see how it's holding the strap like this. Then I bend, I come forward, and then I pull up. Now it's my arm, see my elbow where it is staying, in front of my shoulder. So it doesn't go back like this, in front of the shoulder. And then as much as my arm can pull the leg, I am going to straighten the leg. Relax. Ready? Others, for people who don't require the strap, let me tell you how to approach the pose. See, my right palm is facing up. My right hand is holding the left foot. Then bend, rotate. You make sure it's your arm that is pulling the leg, and then straighten the leg. Look up, arch the back, and slowly down. If you are done with your right leg, sit down, arms forward, hunch the back slowly. Take a deep breath twice. Deep breath. One more long breath. Great. Now you can see the whole posture depends on your balance, right? Sometimes we define these postures as deep flexibility pose. Yes, you do require good flexibility, but the flexibility is only able to reach the maximum when your balance is stable. So primarily this is a balancing pose, a 3-point balance. You have one hand, then you have one knee, and you have one foot touching. So you really have to be able to keep your balance stable here. The balance is defined by the rigidity of the body. So the body, when it's too rigid, it knocks you off easily. So the warm-up should be of flexibility. Regular practice of this, you understand the concept of balance. Ready? Now try the other side. Please use the strap. If you would like to use the strap, go for it. Place your palms down. Now your left hand, right? You see, hold the strap inside the loop. The whole point of this is to stay inside this loop. So don't put your foot here and start holding it here. You have to be still holding the loop. If you find this distance too challenging for you, open the loop slightly bigger, wider. Ready? Now bend your right knee, your left hand holding the right foot. Slowly roll the shoulder, look forward. Breathe normal in the pose. Now give a few seconds, center your balance first before you start to straighten the arm. Hold. If you can do this without the strap, proceed. Now just exhale to it. If you see how I'm rotating my shoulder without the strap, you can watch me. I bring my right leg to the left side. See, my left palm is facing up. Hold the foot from outside. Roll the shoulder. So you really need a strong finger grip, right? Then as you exhale, straighten the arm. Look up if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Sit back on the legs again. Arms forward. Hunch the back. Chin down. Relax. Relax. Take a deep breath one time. One more deep breath. Right. Now, again, we are doing backward bending postures. The way to kind of neutralize the back from continuous back bending postures or twisting and lateral stretching. There are many lateral postures you can do. One of these postures, when you bind your hips, the lateral stretch is more effective. So sit in the cow face pose, Gomukhasana, which brings your left leg on top, right leg down. I'm doing a mirror image. So left leg up, right leg down. Right. Sit tall and straight. Your feet closer to the hips. Now here, it's okay if your top leg is slightly moving away, but keep this leg to stop you from lifting this hip up. Your left elbow down. Stretch your right hand up over the head. Left side. Now if you can here, see how I lock my fingers and stretch towards the floor. So I'm locking my fingers with my left palm facing out, stretch towards the floor. And you're lifting the right side of your ribs up. Push your left elbow into the floor. 5. Chest forward. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Relax. So what happens when you lock your legs like this? The hip actually moves less. So you have a lot more deeper stretch to the back and the waist. Now here, another variation of the same posture, a twisting. You can actually take a block with you, place it on the left side, right? Now raise your right hand up, and as we exhale, try to hug the left leg and get the right elbow to touch the floor. Right elbow to touch the floor. Breathe normally. Hold. Keep your right hand hugging the left leg tight. Look up to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Come back out. Great. Now let's slowly come out. Take a deep breath. The other side. So cow face pose, it again depends on your circumference of your thighs, how tight your hips and IT bands are, the glutes, IT band, and all this will define how much you are able to stack your knee one on top of each other. Ready? First, lateral stretch. Right elbow down. Your left arm go over the head, stretch it over the head. Interlace your fingers if you can and pull your arm towards the floor. Lift your left side of your ribs up higher. Push down on your right elbow. And slowly come back out. Very good. Deep breath again. Deep breath. Now take the blocks, hold it with your right hand. Raise the left hand up. As we exhale, get the left elbow to touch the floor. Lift your right shoulder up. Hug the leg with your left arm. Keep your right hip still touching the floor. Look up to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Come back out. Relax. Straighten the legs. Deep breathing here. One more deep breath.